Deep beneath the New Mexico desert, shrouded in secrecy and silence, lies a mystery that challenges everything we think we know. There are whispers of an underground war, a secret battlefield where humans, extraterrestrials, and government operatives clashed in a covert struggle. Today, we journey into the heart of the Dulce base conspiracy, where leaked documents, eyewitness testimonies, and unexplained phenomena converge. In 1979, a physicist named Paul Benowitz intercepted signals that he believed were not of this Earth. His descent into paranoia and the subsequent cascade of claims have fueled debates for decades. This is a story of secrecy, cover-ups, and the lengths to which power will go to keep the truth hidden. Before we step into the labyrinthine corridors beneath Dulce, it is essential to understand the roots of this conspiracy. The Dulce base myth is interwoven with decades of unexplained phenomena, stretching back to early UFO sightings over New Mexico. In the 1940s and 1950s, reports of unidentified objects in the sky captured the public's imagination. This region became a magnet for witnesses who claimed to see lights and shapes defying conventional explanation. Amidst this backdrop emerged Paul Benowitz, a dedicated physicist whose work at Kirtland Air Force Base led him to intercept mysterious signals that he believed were not of terrestrial origin. Government agencies, fearing public hysteria and potential national security risks, began to cloak these events in secrecy. Over time, this secrecy allowed for the birth of legends, stories of secret bases, covert operations, and encounters that blurred the line between science and science fiction. One of the first voices to emerge from the shadows was that of Thomas Costello, a former security officer at the alleged Dulce facility. Costello recounted his night shifts in chilling detail. He remembered nights when he witnessed scientists hurrying through sealed corridors, nervous, almost fearful of what lurked deeper below. In the darkest recesses of the base, where routine operations gave way to the unknown, he saw mysterious figures whose eyes seemed to glow with an unearthly light. According to Costello, while the upper floors were dedicated to conventional government activities, the lower levels were a realm of covert laboratories where experiments were conducted on humans, and something far more disturbing. Another voice that shook the foundations of the Dulce base myth was that of Phil Schneider, a former government geologist. Schneider recounted a harrowing experience during an unauthorized drilling operation at Dulce base. He explained that his team accidentally breached a sealed chamber, a chamber that, once disturbed, unleashed a barrage of energy beams into the darkness. This sudden and violent encounter plunged his team into chaos, resulting in the loss of dozens of lives. Official records dismiss the incident as a routine firefight, but Schneider's testimony paints a picture of a confrontation so extraordinary it hints at an orchestrated cover-up. Adding to the enigma, Schneider met an untimely end soon after, an end officially declared a suicide, yet one that many believe was engineered to silence his revelations. In addition to Costello and Schneider, several other voices have contributed to the Dulce saga. Whistleblowers, some anonymous and others later silenced, have offered fragments of testimonies that hint at an underground war. While their accounts vary in detail, a recurring theme emerges: a labyrinthine facility where the rules of nature appear to be rewritten. Their collective testimonies have become the cornerstone of the Dulce myth, an ever-growing tapestry of mystery and intrigue. In an age where information is power, declassified documents can speak louder than words. Over the years, a series of leaked and declassified memos have hinted at the existence of UFO hotspots in the vicinity of Dulce. One document in particular, infamously dubbed Project Beta, reveals a deliberate effort by government agents to discredit Paul Benowitz. These memos suggest that Benowitz was fed carefully crafted disinformation, transforming him from a concerned scientist into a paranoid recluse. As his claims spiraled out of control, his deteriorating mental state was used to dismiss his findings. Yet, even as these documents confirm the existence of covert operations, they also leave us with more questions than answers. Adding to the intrigue are the unexplained cattle mutilations reported by local ranchers, Livestock, found with precise incisions and organs inexplicably removed, became another piece of the puzzle. Though official investigations stalled, these incidents have since been entwined with the Dulce narrative, suggesting that the mystery runs deeper than a single secret facility. One of the most captivating and terrifying elements of the Dulce saga is the alleged presence of otherworldly beings. Eyewitness accounts, leaked sketches, and insider testimonies point to the existence of two primary types of creatures: the tall greys and the reptilian hybrids. The tall greys are typically portrayed as slender, enigmatic beings with oversized heads and dark, unblinking eyes. They appear almost hypnotic, as if they're silently observing every move. In stark contrast are the reptilian hybrids, creatures with scaled skin, elongated limbs, and a predatory gaze. These hybrids are rumored to be the product of clandestine human-alien experiments, created either as unintended consequences of genetic tampering or as deliberate bioweapons engineered for unknown purposes. While skeptics dismiss these accounts as hallucinations or myth, the consistency of the descriptions across multiple testimonies suggests that something truly extraordinary may be at work deep beneath the surface. In recent years, renewed interest in government secrecy has brought the Dulce-based myth back into the spotlight. Modern UFO disclosure hearings, along with a flood of declassified documents, have reinvigorated debates over what is real and what is fabricated. Today, experts on both sides of the issue offer their perspectives. A renowned UFO researcher explains that decades of official secrecy have only deepened public mistrust, while an investigative journalist warns of the dangers of manipulated information in our digital age. These conversations underscore the complexity of the Dulce narrative, a tapestry woven from hard evidence, half-truths, and rampant speculation. As more information comes to light, the boundaries between truth and myth blur. The latest disclosures hint that the government may have indeed been involved in covert programs that could very well include elements of the Dulce-based story. Yet even as experts dissect these revelations, the full truth remains tantalizingly out of reach. To truly grasp the scope of the Dulce-based conspiracy, it helps to compare it with other well-known conspiracies. Consider MKUltra, a government mind control program, Roswell, where UFO debris sparked decades of speculation, and even the Philadelphia experiment, which melds military experiments with paranormal claims. While each of these narratives has its own peculiarities, they all share common themes: governmental secrecy, manipulated evidence, and the profound human need to uncover hidden truths. Dulce Base, with its mix of extraterrestrial encounters and underground warfare, fits squarely within this tradition, a powerful reminder that sometimes the line between fact and fiction is drawn not by evidence, but by the willingness of authorities to keep us in the dark. Beyond official documents and expert testimonies, the Dulce-based conspiracy has inspired a vibrant community of truth seekers. Online forums, social media platforms, and dedicated YouTube channels buzz with theories and debates. Viewers share their own accounts, analyze leaked files, and even claim to have captured inexplicable phenomena on camera. These community theories add another layer of intrigue to the narrative. Is Dulce Base an elaborate government fabrication, or is it a real secret underground war? The conversation is ongoing, and your voice is part of it. Join in, share your thoughts, and help shape the debate. After decades of conflicting accounts, official denials, and whispered cover-ups, one question remains. If all of these accounts were simply elaborate deceptions, why invest so much effort in silencing dissent and manufacturing disinformation? A weathered 1980s CIA memo boldly stated, "Project Beta, discredit Benowitz at all costs." Could the Dulce-based narrative be nothing more than a carefully crafted diversion? Or does it provide a window into a hidden reality that those in power are desperate to keep secret? The truth may lie buried deep beneath layers of manipulated evidence, waiting for those brave enough to dig further. Do you believe that Dulce Base is the site of a covert alien war? Is it an elaborate hoax, a diversion masking even deeper governmental secrets? Or is it something altogether more complex, a convergence of half-truths and hidden realities? Share your thoughts in the comments, participate in our interactive poll, and join our community of truth seekers. For more deep dives into government cover-ups, extraterrestrial encounters, and the mysteries that lurk in the shadows, be sure to subscribe. Until next time, keep questioning everything.